Hello everyone, Ace here, and today's video is going to be a little bit of a laugh at the absolute state of the Wokehammer activist crowd, because the Wokehammer activists have officially become their very own parody, in a desperate attempt to try to own the chuds. Chuds, for those who are uninitiated, is Chad plus stud equals chud. In other words, to be a chud, you must be both a Chad and a stud. Getting back to the topic at hand, however, our story begins with the Twitter account at ChiMiCham, an individual whose political positions can immediately be deduced exclusively because of the existence of pronouns being utilized in the Twitter bio. So it should come as absolutely zero surprise when on December the 27th, at ChiMiCham decided to post this image with the tagline Rainbow Vanguards, which presumably is supposed to be the name of the particular chapter from where the Space Marine hails, though naturally this is not canon at all and is just fanfiction. Though of course it goes without saying that it is the intention of the Wokehammer crowd to make it so that this is no longer fanfiction, but instead part of the official canonical lore of Warhammer 40k. This artwork was specifically made to be politically subversive, and to try to taint the larger Warhammer 40k universe as a whole. There was, however, another reason why it was made, and that being to try to own the chuds by taking an image they were using to mock the Wokehammer crowd and to wear that image as a badge of honor, as at ChiMiCham later decided to clarify by stating, quote, "Based on this one awful image chuds use everywhere they cry about DEI stuff, or whatever inclusivity they don't like, to show that even their weirdo stereotype characters can look cool if you adapt it in good faith to the source material." Of course, there are several reasons why this isn't actually faithful to the source material. For a start, things like dreadnoughts and cybernetic limbs exist in the lore of Warhammer 40k, meaning that there is absolutely zero reason for a Space Marine to be paralyzed and using a wheelchair to move around the battlefield. At that point, you might as well just put the Space Marine into a dreadnought, or use cybernetic limbs. What would be the point of keeping those crippled legs that are not actually useful, and instead are a potential target, or at the very bare minimum, just simply dead weight? Of course, the actual answer is because it's not meant to be practical or lore friendly, it's meant to represent people who have lost the ability to use their legs, because wokeness is an ideological death march against art. It is the forceful insertion of political agenda into art against the consent of the fandom at large. But there is one thing that I should double back to, and that being that this member of the Wokehammer crowd deliberately tried to take an AI parody image as a baseline and spent who knows how long converting it into a piece of fan art to try to claim this piece of parody as a serious badge of honor, all to show how totally unfazed and unbothered he is by this parody AI image, completely oblivious to the fact that spending the time to make the fan art and the mere existence of this new fan art based on the AI parody is essentially an admission that the AI parody is an accurate representation of what Wokehammer wants, and just how much they do or don't respect the actual lore of Warhammer 40k. When I said Wokehammer is its own parody now, it quite literally is. This person took a parody image and, like I said, tried to wear it as a serious badge of honor. And when he began to receive mockery instead of the cheers that he had originally expected, he chose to, of course, take a little vacation from the internet, claiming to have received death threats, although very curiously, and as a reoccurring theme when it comes to far-left activists, is apparently completely unable to actually cite any actual death threats. But they totally exist, bro. Ultimately, this is yet another case of a Wokehammer activist doing something stupid and getting completely wrecked as a direct consequence. Though it is once again a great reminder of the sheer lunacy that Wokehammer once inserted into Warhammer 40k, and why it is so important that the GigaChad studs, aka the GigaChuds, continue to resist these attempts to subvert the lore. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.